Hi everybody, how you doing? So I'm just in the middle of actually editing my New Orleans. I've got the tour guide in my ear here because I'm trying to remember everything she said to me. So this was our first, so it was 2 nights in New Orleans, 2 nights in Memphis and 2 nights in Nashville. I've done one in Birmingham where it done like the civil rights movement and stuff like that. I'll do that in a separate video, but I'm putting the New Orleans one together, so after you see me speaking here, you'll see like us on the bus going into New Orleans. It's to give you a wee rough idea. We booked it through Newmarket Holidays. I done a mistake a couple of weeks before we were due to go. I went on and read the reviews and I was like, oh no, there was really some bad reviews. But the experience we had, I can't fault it. Our tour guide was Julie and our driver was Teddy, and both were absolutely amazing. And you'll hear Julie speaking in my videos. You'll hear her just after me, you'll hear her telling us information. We had a jazz dinner cruise booked that night. She was telling us like what time to go down the stair at and stuff like that. Very informative. So this was us just going into New Orleans. We stayed in the French Quarter. Hang on to the video. I've done a wee couple of bits and bobs New Orleans. I didn't really get to do much because the first night we were there, we done a jazz cruise. To be honest with you, I wasn't really big on that. If you were a vegetarian, it was just a no-go. Your dinner was included, but vegetarian dishes were non-existent. To be fair, it would be like creamed spinach and butternut squash, and that was your lot. Sweet potato, and that was it. I'm loaded with a cold here. But so we done that the first night. Then the second day we went out. We went to like the American Horror Story House. You're going to see that on this video. But then it was torrential rain. Seemingly that's the wettest New Orleans has been. It's just your luck. But we're on a streetcar, and you'll hear Julie telling you about it, like the prices and stuff like that. The streetcars, it's trams. So we used them, and it was really, really good. So I'm trying to kind of listen to her to see what else she said. But listen to Julie, she's very informative. Prior to us going as well, I was looking for YouTube videos on Newmarket Holidays, and I think I only came across one. So that's how I've got some footage in the coach as well, just to give you guys an idea of what it's like. To be fair, you're on the coach for quite a while. I think we were on this coach for about 5 hours. The day stop in between, but it's like, right, no, today we'll cut it back to 40 minutes, everybody, get something to eat and then back in the bus so that we could get there. Julie was really good as well, because if you've just done that drive, you're absolutely shattered, you're wanting to your room, and the initial thought is, I need to stand in a queue with a bus load of people. There was actually 2 buses, one was the London bus and we were the Manchester bus, and you think I'm going to need to stand and check into this hotel, like a bus load of people. Julie ran in and got our keys and checked in for us, so our keys were ready for us. Get into the hotel, grab your keys and go into your room, and you'll hear about her talking about that there as well. So hang on, you'll see a lot more. This is just briefly what we done in New Orleans. I'm going to do a separate video on the jazz cruise because I've done that with my phone. It'll look a wee bit different. I didn't sit with my phone at the dinner table because you're with mixed company and stuff like that. But anyway, you'll hear her talking. You'll hear her talking about excursions as well. We actually pre-booked our excursions. We didn't book them there. It turned out they were dearer booking them on the coach than it was pre-booked, and it was quite a few bob. So anyway, thanks for watching everybody. Hit me a wee follow if you can, subscribe. Doesn't cost anything, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks very much.
To just recap a little bit for tonight, those doing the jazz cruise, dinner jazz cruise, we want to be down in the lobby no later than 5:15 so we can board the motor coach and take off for the port over to the Natchez. We should be back by 9:15 or so. If anybody wants to walk back, we're only about 4 blocks away. It is going to be cold, but it is 4 blocks away, especially if you want to go out, have a nightcap before you come back to the room. We can point you in the right direction, walk you back, whatever. The bus will be there at 9:15, so as soon as you come off the boat, come right on over to the bus and load up, and we'll get you back to the hotel. Now, where our hotel is, we are on Royal Street. Royal, R-O-Y-A-L, Royal Street. Bourbon Street is 1 block in front of you. So main roads run like this. We're going to come in off of Canal. Royal Street is going to be here. Bourbon Street's going to be one block before it or one block in front of it as you come out. So you're not going to be too far away from all the action. Those of you who are not going tonight, you will not have a problem finding a place to eat. While the hotel itself does not have a restaurant, there is a restaurant. It's called Mr. Ed's, connected to it. Breakfast is not included tomorrow, so if you want breakfast, you can go to Mr. Ed's. Although I will point out a place, if you want to get some fresh air in the morning, it's just a few blocks away. I'll point out a place where you guys can go and have a really, really good breakfast.
A few streets away.
This is Canal Street that we are on now. You'll see the streetcars over here to the left-hand side. Streetcars are very inexpensive here. You can ride the streetcar for $1.25. If you're senior 55 and over, it's 80 cents. 80 cents. And you can buy a 3-day pass. I think it's $3. It's on and off, as much as you want.
So what if you can even get the sheet card on?
Oh, Christmas! Honey, look! Another one!
She's right, it's a reef. They've not overdone it. They've not overdone it, have they? Well, not yet.
And so again, this is one of your main streets. You can pretty much find anything you want on Canal Street.
Not decorations.
Those of you who are in the back who are not moving, are not doing the seat rotation, I would put all of your things in the overhead that you would like to keep on the motor coach. The reason being is because this motor coach is going to be used for both buses tonight and tomorrow. Now tomorrow, those that are doing the New Orleans city tour and then the swamp tour after, we will be leaving, I think we leave at 8:30 for your New Orleans city tour. You're back at 10:30. You only have about 30 to 45 minutes for a lunch. I recommend the pizza place on the corner. You can get it by the slice. It's very quick. We will go out, do the swamp tour. It is probably going to be raining. Starting tonight at midnight, we got about 21 hours of rain straight. So just fair warning, bring your rain gear. If you haven't got an umbrella, I highly recommend one. I will be in the hotel lobby tonight at 4:30. Hotel lobby at 4:30 so that everybody can pay for everything else that they want to sign up for, or anything that you have signed up for that you need to pay for.
Oh, look at this. Christmas!
That's a bit better.
There you go, look.
That's a bit better.
It's like Home Alone, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually.
You wait till it's dark. It's a little.
All right, so guys, I'm sorry. Ruby Slippers is one of the places I was going to recommend for breakfast. It is a block back. You also have IHOP restaurant right here. If you need a pharmacy or some sort of medication, CVS or Walgreens, which was back on the back block back here. You could probably get an umbrella right over here at the CVS. You might even be able to get them in a souvenir store. Yep. Teddy is recommending ponchos if you don't have rain jackets. I recommend one of those.
There won't be umbrellas like we had in America, in New York. Couldn't get 15 people under it. It was that big.
Alright, so this street right here on this block, this is Royal Street. This is our block right here. We do have to go down, turn around, and come back up. And of course, we're right next to the streetcar. But our block is right down here. So here's a cafe beignet down here. Those powdered donuts that we talked about. Anybody into gambling? No. Well, shopping, gambling, anything and everything you want is literally directly in front of us. Take a look right down here, this big tall building, that is Caesars. There is a big huge outlet mall down there that you can walk through if you want to go shopping. Alright, like we did last night, I'm going to walk down and get your keys. I'm going to set them out for everybody, so when you come in you can actually just pick up your key. There are probably going to be several people down there to help us out. You can see the tourist information, the blue on.
Right up there, see that? And you just walk down the bit and the house is right there.
Right. So what stops that then, do you know?
Line 4, St. Joe. Yes, ma'am. Good morning, call the first. Thank you.
8 minutes, 8 minutes, 6 stops. 6 Hi everybody, so we've come out and about this morning. We're actually going to a monster jam hunt for trucks for my wee boy. Surprise, surprise. So just at the beginning of that video you would have seen us getting on like this, they call it streetcars here. And it's like $1.25. Like just flat rate, you can go as far as you like. I think she was kind of dying to get rid of me, to be fair. I had a bundle of coins and she's like, you're good, just go. Because you need the exact change. They take coins, they take notes, and they also have an app. I'll show you that. Once I stop somewhere decent and get a wee seat, I'll show you on the video, the app that you can actually prepay and then you just show them a ticket. So we're actually on our way to the American Horror Story house, season 3, Coven, one of my favourite seasons, purely because Stevie Nicks was in it. So we're gonna just go down here. It's Jackson Avenue, 1410 Jackson Avenue. So just give a wee quick look about, and then I'm going to turn my camera off until I get to the house. It's just a neighbourhood. So I'll see you guys in a wee minute. So here we are. It's bloody big, eh? I'm sure this goes right to the back, but here we go. If you've ever watched it, this is the house. American Horror Story, season 3. The private residence. Look at that. I'll just do a wee quick video because people might not like you coming out and filming things, you know what I mean? Like, but there we go. There we go. Hi everybody, how you doing? So we are in the Wyndham Hotel in French Quarter, New Orleans. We arrived here 2 days ago, so we're leaving the day, and the only reason I'm doing this now is because by the time we arrived in here it was, what was it, 3:30 in the afternoon, and then we wanted to kind of try and go a wee walk just to have a wee look about, and then we had a riverboat cruise, but I'll speak about that in a separate video. We had the paddle steamer going down the Mississippi River. As I said, I'll speak about that in a separate video. So that took us, the bus was leaving at 6, I think it was, and we didn't get back to the hotel at about 9:30, and we were absolutely exhausted, so we just dropped into our beds. And then yesterday we got up, and I did take a couple of videos. I will put them up on here. I've also got a TikTok account. I'll put my name in my TikTok account down here if you want to see like wee shorter videos and stuff like that. We went out early yesterday morning, went to IHOP, which is just down a 5-minute walk down on Canal Street, and then jumped one of the trams, but they'll call it a streetcar, up into the Garden District where the American Horror Story house is that starred in Coven, and Beyonce's house. Didn't know where Beyonce's house was, but we did see a house with a pool, and it was the only one with a pool, so I'm kind of assuming that's hers anyway. And then we walked it down to Walmart, but the rain had appeared and it was absolutely torrential rain. We were absolutely soaked through to the bone, and the idea was we were coming back up to the hotel, taking a breather for an hour and then getting back out, but the rain just continued the rest of the night, and we were like, no. So we actually enjoyed our time sitting watching Christmas movies and just totally relaxing, because I'm going to do a separate video on this whole trip and explain why we chose to do that yesterday. So this morning we're leaving at 7:45, so I'm going to give you a wee quick scoot about the room. So the room is relatively big. As you can see, my mum's folding up an ironing board, but there's an iron as well, and I'll show you where that is now. So if it was in here, that's your wee storage cupboard there, extra pillows, coat hangers, iron board, and you've got a full length mirror again, like the last one that we had. Excuse my big fat belly. And then here's the bathroom. The bathroom's a wee bit of a riot just because we've had a shower. As you can see, it's very, very small, but it served its purpose for us. You also get a hairdryer, which is in this bag down here. You've got your vanity mirror. It is really, really nice. The shower is absolutely amazing. The shower's brilliant. There is a sign up here explaining that you'll not get, if you're staying in more than one night, you'll not get towels like for 3 days. It's every 3 days. But the maid came to our door yesterday, and we were only here one night so far, and she gave us fresh towels and stuff like that. She offered to give us shampoo, conditioner and shower gel, which you get in these wee bottles here, I'll show you. And I've actually used the shower gel this morning, and it smells lovely. So this is an adjoining room, so that's a door there, obviously that's locked. You get a big telly. We watched Christmas films all day yesterday, didn't we, when we get back. There's a big massive safe here. Easy to use, you just put in a 4-digit code and you press lock and that's it. And there's like a working desk here, which we didn't really, we don't need things like that. And you've got your tea and coffee facilities down here, extra cups, an air conditioning unit, which also served as a heater, which came in handy yesterday, because yesterday, as I explained, when we came back, the rain was that bad, it was flooding the streets, and our trainers were like soaked right through the sole, like the spongy sole, it just, every time you were stepping on it, the rainwater was coming up through your toes. Oh, it was just brutal, absolute brutal yesterday. But I'll show you the view from our window, right? So this is our view from our window. So that street running just down here, that's Canal Street. There's a crack wee Foot Locker down there I didn't quite get to. You've got the Roosevelt Hotel. We were actually going to go there yesterday for a cocktail, but with the rain the way it was, and I can't even put it into words how to explain it. We sheltered yesterday, didn't we, Mum? And there was literally a coffee shop right next to us. We left the shelter and went into the coffee shop, and that's when our trainers were absolutely soaked. You'd have thought we'd have just put our trainers into a pool, to be honest with you. It was really, really bad rain. And then we've got this New Orleans here, and see where these wee red lights is? That's Bourbon Street. That's it down there. So you can picture how close you are to everything. Where it's situated is brilliant. The other night there when we came in, the security stopped us and asked us for our room key just to prove that we stayed here, which I thought was a really, really good touch, purely because they're keeping you safe, you're keeping the rooms safe, you've not got any random people walking about. So you know that your stuff's safe, to be fair. Regarding walking about New Orleans, it's like everywhere else, you need to keep your wits about you. We had a couple of wee kind of moments where I think, so I didn't really pull my GoPro out anywhere that I thought I had at risk maybe getting it snatched out my hand or anything like that, because we were in places where there wasn't really much people about. Yesterday we did go out a walk, and as I say, we came back here, but we've enjoyed our time just even watching Christmas films, and I'll explain that in a separate video as to why, because we're absolutely shattered anyway, but I'll explain all this in a separate video. I'll speak about the whole holiday and the tour and all that, because it's a bus trip that we're doing. So Wyndham Hotel, it is down, which street is this? Royal Street? It's down Royal Street, centre for everywhere, absolutely everywhere. It's ideally situated. The room is a wee bit dated, to be fair, but it served its purpose for us. It was clean, the beds were great, it's a big room, just for 2 adults as well. We thought it was really, really decent. But if you're thinking about coming to New Orleans, I would definitely check this hotel out. It was really, really good, to be fair. But would I come back to New Orleans? No. Probably no, to be honest with you. And our bus driver is actually from New Orleans, and he even said, didn't he, Ma? Like, he said it's not as good as it used to be. Like, to put you in a picture, there's hardly anybody about. Bourbon Street was practically empty last night. It's not like you see on the telly where it's bustling and stuff. Considering this is December, you would expect like it to be really busy down there. Probably expect that to be busy all year round. But this bus driver said it's just kind of went down a wee bit now, which is sad to see, to be fair. Thanks very much for watching this video. It's just a wee quick one regarding this hotel. I will put more videos up. As I said, I haven't really done a lot around about New Orleans, purely because the time constraints, the weather, and also my GoPro, I've got a casing on it that's not waterproof, so I really couldn't get much videos done. I have done a couple, but not as much as I would have liked to have done, purely due to time. So today we are now on our way to Memphis, and we are staying at the guest house, Elvis Presley's hotel, so I'll do a video on that. If you really like my content, please give me a wee like, follow. It's very much appreciated. Throw me a wee comment. I do try to get back to you guys. And again, thanks for taking the time to watch my video. It's so much appreciated. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you want one or two?
How's that?
You missed out.
You know who her sister was, don't you?
The other one?
Yeah, I didn't. She did. I said, you know who her sister was, don't you? You know that girl on the boat? That's the sister of the master.
Can they not believe so? Because we're making it over to the Roosevelt. Yes, yeah. Do it, Nick. Yes.
Get it done.
Anybody want a bottle of water?
I'm going to look like the chocolate thief now.
Oh my god, it makes the reason.
He's got a box of chocolate.
I want to try and think you that one on the table. You may not take one. Don't give me a chocolate, don't get me involved.
I'm wrong with them.
Well, that's a bit, hey, that is, isn't it?
Daddy, your cake's nice.
Very nice.
Is it like a Marzi pancake in the middle?
Who else wanted to buy the one? No? Nobody? Well, how are we all doing? Yeah? Everybody's good?
Yeah, good.
Did New Orleans live up to what you thought it would be? Maybe a little more? Maybe a little more than what you expected?
Oh, yeah.
It usually is, yeah. It does leave a lasting impression. Sometimes good. It's very wet, yes, it is wet. We are on our way to Memphis. And so yes, today is going to be all about Elvis, but we have some business to take care of. So those of you who have not paid yet for Tupelo, I'm going to come around in just a few minutes. That is $20 per person. So I'm going to come by that. If you haven't paid it yet, I will come by in just a few minutes and collect on that. A couple of other things I want to talk about before we get too far down the road. We have 2 nights in Memphis. We're going to get in probably somewhere between 5 and 5:30, Teddy? Yeah, well, just roughly the 5 o'clock mark. So, how many people have plans or want to make plans to go to Beale Street? I love those number of hands. Anybody that doesn't want to go to Beale Street? All right. Okay, so here is the deal. We are about 7-8 miles from the guest house of Graceland, where we're staying, to Beale Street. There's no shuttle. The only way to get down there is by Uber or taxi. One way is going to be about $15 to go down, and then another $15, $20 to come back. Our famous, fearless leader, captain of this fabulous ship that we're on, Teddy, will agree to take everybody down tonight only for $10 per person. Now here's the thing. We're going to leave at 6:30. We come back at 9:30. That'll give you 3 hours. If you would like to stay, you're on your own to get back. But this ship is going to sail out at 9:30. So if you're coming to look for us at the drop-off pickup spot at 9:31, call an Uber or Lyft. We'll be gone. So that said, those who would like to go to Beale Street, we will collect for that as well. Okay? So $20 per person for Tupelo, $10 per person for the Beale Street run tonight. Okay. Memphis is known for the 3 B's: beer, barbecue, and bourbon. In any of order you want to put that in. There is a very famous barbecue joint. It is called Marlowe's. I think I put this written in on your itinerary to ask me about it. I had one person ask me about Marlowe's. Come on, guys. Now, so Marlowe's is a favorite barbecue joint place when Elvis was in his earlier years. He'd go sit there in a dark corner. He'd listen to the other musicians. After closing time, sometimes he'd go over, get on the keyboards, and just sit there and play for several hours, holding up the staff who worked all day and want to go home. But hey, this is the king, right? I'm going to stay around for the king. You bet that. So the place is called Marlowe's. They have fabulous barbecue. But here's the best part about it. When they fix the meat, it's simmered and cooked in its own juices and seasonings. They don't put any barbecue sauce on it. Everybody has a different flavor of barbecue that they like. Everybody has a different amount of barbecue that they like. So they give you 4, 5, 6 different options, from a normal traditional barbecue that you can pour on yourself as little or as much as you want, to the steaming hot, and I don't mean steaming temperature wise, I mean make your mouth sizzle, your mouth is on fire kind of barbecue sauce. So they let you do that. But then also too, guys, this is America. We do everything big. You guys know that, right? One plate will feed 2, possibly 3 people. Okay? Keep that in mind. Now here's the fun part. I'm going to set up reservations. We have to have a reservation to go. And the reason why we have to have a reservation is because they are going to provide the transportation. That transportation is in a car Elvis made famous. Anybody know what that is? Pink Cadillac. Guess what they pick you up in? In a pink Cadillac. So that and it's free. It's free. You don't pay for the ride going to or coming back. They're going to pick you up where we're going to drop, where the bus is going to drop you off, and they're going to deliver you right back to the exact same spot, free of charge, and you get some fabulous barbecue. So that's going to be on Saturday night. And what I'm going to do is after we collect the money for Tupelo, and I collect the money for going to Beale Street tonight, then I will start making reservations for Marlowe's. Marlowe's is the day, Saturday is the day where you're kind of got your afternoon free. So when you go to Graceland, when we drop you off at Graceland, you'll be able to go, stay as long as you want. We are close enough to Graceland that you can walk back. It's 2 blocks, not even that. About 2 city blocks of what we just walked into Orleans. Or you can go back over, if you're going to go back over, do the shuttles, have lunch or whatever first, or do the museum, walk around the gift shop, things like that. Then you can bring the shuttle back. The shuttle comes around every 20 minutes. It's just a continuous loop. All right. So that's today and Marlowe's tomorrow. So when you come back, you can pretty much pick the time that you want to go. We usually do like every 30-minute increments. So we can start at 6 o'clock. We do 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30, 8. And hopefully they take 6, 7 people at a time. So if it's just 2 of you going, or if you want to get a group of you of 6 people together, go ahead and start thinking about that now. That'll be one of the last things we do before we do other stuff. Okay, so what else do we need to talk about? Oh, who still needs to pay for Graceland? We still got a couple of people that have not done Graceland. Now, keep in mind, everybody, Sun Studios is included on that ticket price. It's not one or the other. When you pay for Graceland, you also get Sun Studios. You are going to absolutely love the stories that they tell. They're fabulous. Absolutely wonderful. So if you haven't signed up for Graceland yet and you need to, let me